Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing? Welcome back to another reaction video. So, you guys, we're gonna be checking out this video. It is titled Seven Strongest Tribes in Indonesia that are feared by word by the world. Woo! And they went on to write horrifying facts that so many people do not know about Indonesia. So I'm just in for this. I'm gonna be checking out these videos together with you. So if you just see me for the first time, please don't make this your last by subscribing. Let's check out these videos together.
Indonesia is not only renowned for its stunning natural wealth and beauty, but also for its diverse ethnicities and cultures. There are over 1,300 ethnic groups spread across the islands of Indonesia. However, of all these tribes, there are several that have captured the world's attention due to their strength, whether physical, martial traditions, or feared spiritual abilities. Even in modern times, these tribes still maintain their ancestral heritage, full of mystical and legendary powers. But before we continue, please press the subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share if you enjoy videos like this. Also, activate the notification bell to get more interesting stories from us. And here are the 7 strongest tribes in Indonesia that are still respected and feared today. The Nias tribe, North Sumatra. The Nias tribe originates from Nias Island in North Sumatra and is known as one of the strongest and toughest tribes. Their physical strength is clearly demonstrated in the tradition of stone jumping or pahombo, where young men must jump over a 2-meter high stone as a symbol of courage and maturity. This stone jumping was originally done as part of war preparation, honing fighting and self-defense skills. During the colonial period, the Nias people were renowned for their fierce resistance to the Dutch. They were not easily conquered, and their strong fighting traditions earned them widespread respect. Some areas in Nias still adhere to a traditional government system led by a respected and powerful chief. In addition to physical strength, the Nias people are also known for their strong spiritual rituals, particularly those related to ancestor worship. They believe that ancestral spirits can help protect their villages from all threats, both physical and spiritual. The Dayak tribe of East Kalimantan. Who doesn't know the Dayak tribe? One of the largest tribes in Kalimantan, the Dayak are renowned for their mystical traditions, particularly their frightening magic. The Dayak are the largest tribe on the island of Kalimantan, comprising various sub-tribes such as the Kenyan Dayak, the Iban Dayak, and the Naju Dayak. This tribe is known for their mystical knowledge and fearsome martial arts. The flying pandau is a legendary weapon that strikes fear into many. This traditional weapon is believed to allow people to fly and attack enemies without being touched. The Dayak people still strictly uphold their customs and culture, including spiritual rituals involving ancestral spirits. In Dayak culture, physical and spiritual strength must be balanced. Dayak youth are trained from childhood to become strong warriors, both in the physical world and in the supernatural. Furthermore, the Dayak people are also known for their gruesome traditional ceremonies, such as Tiwa, a bone-removing ceremony to send the soul to the afterlife. The Dayak's sorcery and supernatural powers make them highly feared, even by other tribes in Kalimantan. The Asmat people of Papua migrated to the eastern tip of Indonesia. Some Asmat people originate from Papua. The Asmat are one of the indigenous Papuan tribes renowned for their rich culture and traditions. However, some of these traditions are considered unique and even terrifying by outsiders. In the past, the Asmat people were known for their practices of cannibalism and headhunting. These rituals were carried out as part of their beliefs to exact revenge on enemies or members of other tribes who had killed family or relatives. Cannibalism was carried out not only as a form of revenge but also as a symbol of taking over the power of the slain enemy. The Asmat people's spiritual beliefs are closely linked to the spirits of their ancestors. They believe these spirits can influence their daily lives, and various rituals are performed to appease restless spirits. One manifestation of this belief is the creation of bis statues, wood carvings used in traditional ceremonies. Bis statues symbolize ancestral spirits and are often created to honor members of the tribe who have died tragically. Once these statues are completed, the Asmat people will typically undertake war expeditions to avenge the deaths. Thus, these statues are not only works of art, but also symbols of revenge and the embodiment of ancestral spirits. Another unique and frightening aspect of Asmat life is the Taba, Temple of Death. When someone dies unnaturally, they believe that their spirit still roams the village. To exorcise these spirits, the Asmat people perform various cleansing rituals, such as slaughtering animals or creating special statues to honor the spirit. These rituals are intended to ensure that the spirit does not interfere with their well-being and does not bring disaster. Overall, the mystical beliefs and spiritual rituals of the Asmat people, while unique and meaningful to them, are often considered gruesome by outsiders. Traditions such as cannibalism, headhunting, and exorcism ceremonies add a mysterious and powerful dimension to Asmat culture that distinguishes them from many other ethnic groups in Indonesia. Osing tribe.
You guys, Indonesians actually has a very strong traditions and very spiritual background. Okay, and you could really see that most of the history telling about these traditions and the history and the spiritual backgrounds of this very particular history also tells the story of how they come together to actually defend their land, their country, and the spirits, and they pay big respect to both the dead and the living. This is really amazing and it's so shocking and very a little bit scary also. So let's continue.
Banyuwangi. Banyuwangi is known as a region with strong mystical powers, and one of the prominent tribes there is the Osing. The Osing, the indigenous people of Banyuwangi, East Java, are known for their rich culture and strong traditions. However, behind the beauty of these traditions lies a mystical side and terrifying stories surrounding their lives. Osing culture is not only centered on traditional ceremonies and spiritual beliefs, but also has a dark history that touches on mystical aspects, particularly related to black magic and witchcraft. The Osing highly uphold the mystical beliefs and traditions passed down from their ancestors. One of the most famous traditional rituals is the Tumpeng Siwu, conjuring ritual. This ceremony is performed to honor ancestral spirits and protect the village from disaster. In addition to Tumpeng Siwu, there is also the Kibo Kaboan festival, renowned for its mystical atmosphere. During this festival, some Osing people transform into buffaloes, their bodies smeared with mud, believing they are possessed. The tribe is also known for their belief in black magic. Although not all residents practice it, magic such as love potions and love spells are still believed to be powerful to this day. Many come to Banyuwangi to learn the art of compassion, a form of magic used to captivate someone's heart. This belief remains alive among the community, making it an integral part of their mysterious culture. However, behind this magical and spiritual power, Banyuwangi experienced a dark period known as the Banyuwangi Black Magic Tragedy in the late 1990s. Fear of black magic, or santet, sparked a series of brutal murders of those accused of being black magic practitioners. Many innocent people became victims in this massacre. Even some shamans who were simply practicing traditional medicine became targets of public anger. This tragedy caused deep trauma among the Banyuwangi community, including the Osing tribe, which is closely associated with mystical traditions. Although this incident was largely driven by fear and mass hysteria, many believe that the mystical aura surrounding the region exacerbated the situation. To this day, this tragedy remains a dark stain in Banyuwangi's history, reminding us of the dangers of blind belief in black magic. The black magic of the Osing tribe has terrified many people both at home and abroad. Even today, many people are reluctant to engage with the Osing tribe because they believe they possess the ability to harm others through supernatural means. Black magic, one of the most well-known forms of black magic in Indonesia, makes the Osing tribe highly feared, especially by those who believe in the mystical world. The Toraja tribe of South Sulawesi, Suku, is known not only for its lavish funeral rituals but also for its strength in maintaining customs and culture amidst changing times. The Rambu Solo ceremony, which can last for days and involve the slaughter of hundreds of buffalo, is performed to ensure the spirit of the deceased reaches the afterlife safely. Furthermore, the Toraja people also have the tradition of Mak Nenek, which involves exhuming the remains of ancestors to cleanse and dress them. This ritual is one of the highest forms of respect for ancestors and is believed to strengthen the spiritual connection between the living and the deceased. The Toraja people are also known for their cliffside burial traditions, where coffins are hung or stored in caves. This ritual is considered sacred and closely guarded by the Toraja people. In Toraja culture, ancestral spirits are highly revered, and they believe that any violation of funeral traditions can bring curses.
Wow, you guys, this is so this is so shocking, and this is why a lot of people are very mindful of the way they maltreat, Indonesians, because they don't look for trouble and they are very traditional people. So, and some parts of Indonesia also still practice black magic even up to today, in as much as something happened during 1998 that it was abolished in some parts. But yeah, black magic still exists in Indonesia, in some parts of this area that he has actually mentioned. And one thing I will tell you is that Indonesians respect both the dead and the living so much, and they work a lot for their tradition. And we are still on the documentary. Let's continue.
Furthermore, the Taja tribe also believes that death is part of life's journey and must be respected. Their spiritual strength is also reflected in the belief that death is a journey to a higher world. They believe that deceased ancestors will continue to protect their living families from disaster. This strength of tradition is what makes the tribe's kings highly respected and feared. Kajang tribe, South Sulawesi. The Kajang tribe, who inhabit the Bulukumba region of South Sulawesi, has a very close relationship with nature. They firmly believe that they are the guardians of the natural balance that must always be protected from disturbance. The Kajang tribe is known for its simple lifestyle and strong customs, but it also has a frightening dark side. The uniqueness of the Kajang tribe is that they all dress in black as a symbol of simplicity and connection with nature. They believe that the land where they live is sacred and any violation of customs will bring disaster. This rule is strictly enforced by Amatoa, their tribal chief who holds great power in maintaining the continuity of Kajang traditions. One of the most feared phenomena is Doti magic, a form of black magic that can harm victims from a distance without physical contact. Doti often causes mysterious symptoms such as unexplained illnesses and mental disorders, leading to death. That shamans can send Doti as a form of revenge against those who violate their customs. In addition to Doti, the Kajang tribe also has a crowbar burning ritual known as Adanapan, which is used to resolve conflicts or seek justice. In this ritual, those accused of a crime must wield a red-hot crowbar. If they are unharmed, they are considered innocent. However, if injured, they are declared guilty and punished according to custom. This ritual is not only a physical test but also a terrifying mental one, as fear of supernatural consequences always looms over the participants. Although modernity has reached many areas, mystical stories about Dodi and Aiden Panroli magic remain alive and are an important part of the Kajang tribe's identity, keeping them connected to their ancestral heritage. The Kurawai tribe, Papua. The Kurawai tribe is one of the tribes in the world known for their life in treehouses as high as 50 meters. They live in the dense forests of Papua and were only discovered by the outside world in the 1970s. One of the unique characteristics of the Kurawai tribe is that they were once known as cannibals, although this practice has now been abandoned. The Kurawai live in isolation, subsisting on hunting and farming. They build treetop homes as a way to protect themselves from wild animals and enemies from other tribes. The Kurawai have a strong belief in nature and the power of the spirits that protect them. However, what makes them feared is their dark history of cannibalism. In the past, the tribe believed that eating enemies would give them additional spiritual strength and protect them from evil spirits. Although cannibalism is no longer practiced, the Kurawai's reputation as a strong and dangerous tribe remains. They are respected for their ability to survive in the wild and strictly uphold their ancestral traditions. These are the 7 strongest tribes in Indonesia, not only respected but also feared worldwide.
Wow, you guys, at a point I was so afraid. And but I quite understand that these are the things, these practices are mostly practiced in Indonesia since 1970s, just like the one we just finished watching. They live on the roof and they are carnivorous, which means they eat their fellow human being. That was then because they believe that the spirits from those people will come into them and it will make them stronger. But it's no more being it's not being practiced anymore these days, and some of these practice they still practice it. And this is so it is so strong to take in. Let me know what you think on the particular video. If you're just seeing me for the first time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you. I'll see you in my next one.